that baloney they force feed you on social media?
Yes.
Then get connected to Power 108.9, a station for the people. Keep it locked. Power 108.9.
If you're a content creator, social media socialite, influencer, or simply love to record current events, you need the Joystick. The Joystick is an essential tool for every type of digital content creator. It holds 2 or more mobile phones or tablets, allowing users to stream and record hands-free on multiple apps simultaneously. And it's lightweight and portable. For more information or to purchase your Joystick today, visit our website at www.joystick.com.
The opinions and views expressed by this program are those of the program host, and guest, and do not necessarily reflect the views of Power 108.9 and its officials. We hope you enjoy.
Power 108.9 is
the website.
Hey, we got an awesome show for you today.
Power.
Wait up, shout it. 108.9 is the website. This website got some super duper cool people.
With Michael and friends. So much.
Good morning, everybody. Yo, it is 3 and a possible. And Michael didn't even have my mic on, but I was so excited he let me bring the show in.
Your mic is on.
Yeah. Well, it's my headphones then because I can't hear myself, but everything is okay. Man, guys, we have an amazing show for you today.
Good,
as you know, Michael's going to give y'all a scoop on everything going on today, whether it's
yay.
birthdays, would-be birthdays, all of the hot topics, the special holidays today. We have Asking for a Friend with Elam. Cole, we got to get you something like Cold World or something.
You know I thought about that, but I'm just an ass.
Period, and we'll take that.
That's what it is, Cole's ass. How about that?
But hey, no,
when
you
said
did
it
that.
together, kind of wrote.
You did that. You did that.
I like
that.
Yeah, I like to,
good job.
You know, I like to make a motion.
Yeah, so
that
moved.
you do morning
hold
on this show.
I second.
You second. It has been moved in second. We need to bring it to vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposers, nay.
Time out. We gotta take it to the board.
This is the board.
All right.
This is the board.
We gotta take it to our shareholders.
That's called a coup. That was a coup right there.
Not the shareholders.
She did mess up on, the birthdays would have been birthday, all that good stuff. It's all good.
Well, I mean, it was impromptu. She had no prep. She killed it for the impromptu. Now
She did.
You ain't gonna take her shine.
So, as a matter of fact, here you just start producing the show on Friday.
See, look at him.
Just
Get
let
out
me
your
know.
feelings.
Just
See,
let me know.
that's because of that one care that he
That's
used.
what it is,
That's what
y'all.
it
I'm gonna take my ball and go in the house.
Tell the audience. I think you need to tell them what happened.
You
this
guys,
morning.
I've been trying to be Michael's friend all morning, and he keeps rejecting me. I'm going to pick up on the hint eventually. But, guys, he scared all of us this morning.
No,
Michael
I
is
did.
never...
First of all, right.
Okay, he scared myself, and Elam
yeah,
caught the
I'm
end of it,
I would
okay?
agree with that.
He scared me first, and Elam caught the end of it, and Cole was just like he's going back to sleep. But either way, Michael was non-responsive from last night's group message.
Not non-responsive.
He
Not
was.
responding.
He was-
Unresponsive.
No.
He wasn't responding.
Yeah, that sounds better.
So you know what
She
time
made
I go
it
to sleep,
critical.
right?
I don't know what time you're going to sleep because, Michael, I'm trying to be your friend.
Oh.
I'm not there yet. So I don't know your mannerisms. So when I see you didn't
Mannerisms?
respond
That's good. That was a good
Yeah, you
one.
really acting like me now, ain't you?
I think you had it. I think you had it.
I didn't. Did
It's
I not?
close enough.
Okay, I don't know how you move. How about that? Is
That
that
seems
safer?
better.
I don't know how you move. So when you didn't respond last night and then we're texting you this morning and you're not responding, I'm like, yo, where's wife at? Like, forget everybody else. Go straight to the wife. These guys didn't have your wife number. I can understand why, but I'm still like, somebody saved that. Like, somebody
I'm her
let me
Facebook
know.
friend. That's all I got.
Right.
Exactly.
I can DM her, right?
I'm going through old lives and I'm like, where is she?
That's all I got.
But then, hold on, though. But then Elam then goddamn went through the back door.
I was just like, yo, let me call Joy and see if Joy got his wife. Yo, we was nervous.
Shout out to Joy, but Joy, don't ever give away my damn wife number. If I'm
We were
dead, they'll find
concerned.
out. They'll just find out. Definitely not Elam ass. Out of everybody on the show, don't give my shit. Don't give my wife shit to Elam. Shit.
Yeah, right.
But he was all right. He was all right. But clearly, he does not want us to worry about him. So
Right.
he got his chance. So if y'all
Don't
ask
look at me.
You got one care.
if you
You
guys
started
ask
the
me-
shit.
Used the care.
How did I start it?
He
You
used
started
his care
it.
up.
No, I didn't.
He used his care.
He
It's all-
used
it's
his
gone.
care.
It's
So So next time, if Michael is missing, and you ask myself, Cole or Elam, have you seen him or whatever, don't be mad when we don't respond.
We just gonna pull
because
up
we're
Zoom.
tired of getting beat up by Michael for caring.
We just gonna pull up Zoom and go live or something.
Yeah.
Right, we just do it on our own.
Power 108.9
we need to get an Instagram page or something.
For sure. Just pull up on there.
I mean, that sounds like
What's up? It's 3 and a possible.
you the youngest.
Michael's the possible.
You the youngest. You gotta do the Instagram page.
I got it.
You
I'm
gotta
on
do the
it.
page.
Hey, how about she did brought her a coffee cup and everything?
Oh
Look
yeah,
at her.
like that.
absolutely. It's fancy as
Because
hell.
Michael won't give me coffee when I get here.
Your coffee cup got lashes?
What happened?
Like lashes on the outside of your
No,
cup.
it don't have.
Is it-
He's being rude. My
it
mom got me this cup.
Look like a whole
Is it
bunch of
pumpkin
lashes.
pumpkin spice in there? Because it's
No.
in that season now.
Look at
I
this
don't do
right here.
pumpkin spice.
Right, that's that's
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
I like
They're my
pumpkin.
cousins, not our
Pumpkin,
brothers.
pumpkin for these people.
Yeah, we do sweet potato.
I like apple picking too.
Oh
What?
my gosh, just stop. That's
I'm just sharing.
This sounds like
I'm
it's going bad already.
I'm just sharing pumpkin. You know,
You
just
probably like apple bottom picking. That's probably what your ass like. What you about to say, Michael? Let's get the show
Hey,
kicked off.
Pick your
We got some
apples.
national days going on today,
Let's
man.
go.
Today's September 23rd. We celebrate Bisexuality Day.
Okay, and today was a great show.
We also celebrate
First of all, men can't be bisexual, so shout out to all the women that's
I mean-
bisexual.
that's a question though. Is that just your
I thought we had this
opinion?
talk.
No,
We had a full
we're
discussion
gonna
about
go
this,
ahead
didn't
and-
we? Am I making this up?
We did.
We can talk
I was
about it.
there that day.
Let's get the rest of it. We
Okay.
can let me earmark that one.
Okay.
Let me earmark that one.
I'm gonna scroll back into my what was that Netflix special?
We'll get to it.
Yeah. Today is also National Energize Day. First day of fall, just to get you some energizing on. Today is also
Is that
National.
different than outergizing?
Yeah, it is. Today is also National Brave Day, National Gay Men's HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. We also celebrate National Checkers Day and then the National Great American Pot Pie Day today.
sound like-
So shout out to
sound like
our national days.
After the first day of fall out the closet.
Everything right.
For sure.
So going back
The
to
doors of the closet are
Yeah,
open.
I mean,
Bisexual-
the way it started off was great. I mean, Vanessa said, I think we should move on from
so let's go to the Bisexuality Day. So Elam B. King, go ahead.
Actually,
That was a hell of an
wait,
intro.
Oh, you were saying you were going to the archive, man.
Don't
Thank you there. He
understand
didn't
on
do
that
that.
one. That was not good.
Speaking of bisexuals, Elam, it's on you.
This is the only time I'm ever gonna laugh at something like that. That was a bad.
Happy Bisexual Day, Elam. So what you got to say? That was
Nah,
terrible.
but I was thinking about the what was the Netflix joint, the stand-up comedian when he
Cold
went down.
World?
No, when he went through the whole from bisexual to gay to
Dave
queer.
Chappelle?
Dave Chappelle, yeah.
Jesus.
How did you
Damn,
not?
for real.
Your black
I was-
card
you know,
was
it's early in the
left
morning.
Yes.
in
So
your vehicle.
that it was at that point that I guess I understood what the whole spectrum was. But no, I
First of all,
if
that
you're a
shit
guy-
was ingenious.
If you're a guy, you're not bisexual.
You can't
That's
be.
it. You can't be. So that's
Explain.
because if you, how can I? Okay,
I can say it
Speak up,
easy.
we
Elam.
did the disclosure.
How
Yeah.
many men you gonna date that sucked the dick before?
I mean,
True.
That's why.
And I'm talking about one time. If it's one time, that's it.
I'm on your
Your
side.
card
That's all
is
you had
gone.
to say. That's all you had to say.
Card is gone for life.
That's all you had to say.
Hey, one man.
There, yeah.
You like? Well, I can see why he chose a side.
Right.
You
Gotcha.
chose a side.
Hey man, yesterday in the news, man, we heard about Boston Celtic head coach.
Oh, my God.
I don't know his
Shit.
name.
First of all, that
shit's
shit shouldn't have
horrible.
been news.
Yeah, that's trash.
Yeah.
And let's talk about it.
And-
First thing to address. Everybody's up in arms about he cheated on Nia Long. Just FYI, anybody could be cheated on.
Thank you.
Right.
Can
Could
we
care
start?
less who it
let's
is.
Please start there.
Go ahead.
Just because somebody is
Go ahead,
attractive.
Elam. Cheating on people. Go ahead.
Dude, the lead in today's are horrible.
Speaking of cheaters, go ahead, Elam. It's on you again.
The bisexual cheater. What's next?
Bisexual.
How
Not
can
you the
Well,
poster
you
child.
know,
Hey.
I like everybody. One love.
He was looking so scrumptious.
Today is Houdini One Love Day.
Nah,
Also,
but a lot of times, like you hear that when an attractive female gets, the guy happens to step out, they're like, how could he cheat on her? It's kind of like there are things way bigger than the way somebody looks.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's just the first comment that you'll hear.
Well, you know, that's just people shelling their insecurities.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Just like when somebody's not married, they're like, oh my God, how is she not married? You see what
Right.
she look like? Like, dude, the way she looks.
Because she crazy.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's why.
When she come home and open her mouth, don't nobody want to be with her. So
And then on top of that, they suspended the brother for the whole season.
I
Word
thought
on
that
the
was
street-
a lot.
I thought it was
dude.
still
That was-
tentative. They actually suspended
Nah,
him.
he's done. Yeah.
I
They
mean, for
suspended
the,
him for
dude,
the whole
No,
year.
the whole
suspended.
year.
He's not
No,
fired.
I say
He's
suspended
suspended
for the whole
for
year.
the whole year.
But
Oh,
that's
I
a whole.
know
Let me
the
tell
whole
you, when you're
year.
making $4-5 million a year, that means you don't get a check that year.
I mean,
that
but-
sets you back.
That's true.
And you know, in his rookie year, he went all the way to, you know what I'm saying, the champion. So you're talking about that they're just like, it don't matter. They will can you. I mean, and I think that that's a bit much.
I'm on
I
the
think-
other side
'cause
of
he's
the
not-
spectrum. Not about the cheating. I'm more so on the other side of the spectrum where I feel like it wasn't our business. I feel like they
Exactly.
put that
Come
out
on.
there just to slander this
Come on.
man.
Exactly.
But
Like, it wasn't our business.
here's what I think.
It's
I
an
think
HR
it has more to do with who the person was.
Is it
Like
it was
me
in the
alone?
organization.
Somebody-
no,
somebody
the
in
one
the
that
franchise,
that
somebody in
that
the
what I'm saying.
franchise,
I don't
somebody
know.
on the staff.
It was somebody on the
still
staff,
a coworker.
But I'm just But I'm saying though, I'm trying to figure out who is this person related to,
see, I
or
still
who
think
they're
it's an HR
married
issue.
to. Maybe because I think the other lady was married as well. Who she's married to that could have had this kind of power to say he needs to be out of here for the year. You see what I'm
At
saying?
the very little, you can just be a successful black man, and they targeted you.
There's
Well,
been
they
a
got Bill
lot
Clinton,
worse
too.
that's happened.
Successful. I mean,
Industries.
come on.
He's pretty successful.
Without
was
going
so.
into other, there's been a lot worse that's happened in these industries where men were caught doing different things, and this did not. And we can go over on the football side. You know, one of the strongest teams that was out there when old boy got caught doing what he was doing. You know, you don't to strip somebody of a whole check for a year. Come on.
I mean,
know,
first
that's
of all,
not- it's not that
First of all, it's hard
serious.
to come back from that, right? So let's say you built
Right,
this
there's
winning
that.
team. You got this coach who's gonna step in. He takes him to the ship.
Come on.
Now, how do you get your job back?
Come on.
Yeah.
Even if you did everything to put all the pieces in place, how do you reobtain your job? You know, and that's kind of what's jacked
Now,
up.
if
to
he
me.
Yeah.
had raped her or something like that,
That's completely
I
understood.
could go down that.
But
that
it
path,
says
you know what I'm saying?
consensual,
Yeah,
which
it's
is very
consensual.
important.
Yep.
Exactly. So
But I don't care who the fuck it was. You know what I mean? That's an HR issue and an at-home issue.
For sure.
There you go.
You know, it's not an in public issue.
And then so him and Nia, they were they're
never been
classified as
married.
partners. They
Yeah.
have a child together too, right? They've been together that
That's
long.
a possibility. I don't know. I know she had kids by other people, but you know, I
She
don't know
had
if it's
2
about
kids
him.
already.
Oh, okay. By Trey.
I don't know.
Yeah, that
Y'all
was
didn't
for
get that.
boys, yeah.
Yeah, boys, y'all
But
didn't get
it
that.
might
one.
be a trait in her life, you know.
Could
She's a Scorpio.
possibly
She might.
And then
Scorpio with me, bang, 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 bang.
And then also too, I wanted to bring this one back from yesterday. You see, I saved the paper.
Okay.
My man from Maroon 5, Adam Levine.
What about him?
Adam Levine got caught up a little bit messing with, a little Instagram model. He
Okay.
denied it at first. And then when he denied it, all of the other women started coming out and saying, for real, Adam?
Right.
For real? Come on now. So they started to come out, right? Then Adam finally came clean and said, okay, I cheated. And I quote him, Adam said that he had the affair, and Adam insists that monogamy is not in our genetic makeup.
I saw that. I saw that.
Say that again.
And
That
Lil
is.
Duval
I
put something
quote-
out there like that too.
I
was
quote
going
Adam
there today.
Levine.
Okay.
He says monogamy is not in our genetic makeup.
Monogamy
You're
is
going
not
into
in
my
our
asking
genetic
for a
makeup.
You know what
We
I
had
hate?
this discussion.
We
Going
did.
into my asking for a friend, but we can go ahead.
We can segue into it. Is that fair, Michael? Can we segue?
Yeah, speaking of being gay, go ahead, Elam.
Let's stop now. Come on.
Gay,
I
cheat,
just
We were good
bisexual.
into this moment.
I just feel like all of those things fall on the man because you say that until wait.
Let him-
You
let-
say that until the woman does it. Like, it's not in your genetic makeup when you can go out and have, several women, but when that woman does it, now you're like, you feel betrayed or you feel hurt. Like, when I look at, I don't know anything about poly relationships or anything like that, but most of the time, it's one man with several women. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's polygamy. There's polyamory, and there's There's different
Polys.
there's different polys that's on there. So polygamy is the one that they normally say because it is one man with multiple women.
Okay.
But polyamory is, for example, remember that guest that you had that time on the show? She was the one that really broke it. That this is the lifestyle that she lives.
Okay.
And it's G Cool, too.
Progressive Academy. You
I
can
couldn't
follow
have
on
been here that
Progressive
day.
Academy. So she broke the whole. She has 2 husbands. One,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
one of the husbands has a wife, and now one of the other husbands has a wife. They all live together. in Texas, I believe. And
Definitely
they are-
illegally if they all married.
Yeah,
And-
for sure, for
and-
sure.
I
And
mean,
that's polygamy, right?
And that's
That's
polyamory.
illegally.
That's polyamory.
That is
But this is her
illegal, yeah.
business. This is, I mean, she
Yeah.
teaches the classes on it. I mean, it's
Well, I can see how
and
it
the
could be a healthy
breakdown of it is
lifestyle.
for real. I
I
mean,
can see how it could be a healthy
that's
lifestyle.
a pool of money. Okay,
Right.
from an income perspective,
Absolutely.
they're all pooling their money together.
Right.
They're right. They're
Support
all,
system.
They're all, you know, with the kids and raising and all this
Right.
and that. They go on. Sometimes this one goes on a trip with
Right.
his. This one. Sometimes they go together,
Right.
and they love it.
Right.
And guess what? We can't deny that those societies have a lower divorce rate
Absolutely.
than the West. Why
Look
is
at y'all.
that?
Today's Sunday because y'all preaching.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what
we
this
gotta-
is.
And these are stats. Like, I'm not feeling. This is not
Yeah,
my feeling.
I
These
never
are
said
facts.
that. I'm with that, but it's just like it's just giving me a lot of bacteria. Like it's
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, and that,
Not
It's just-
bacteria.
No,
yeah,
because
it's
they
like
stay
Petri dish.
No,
Like-
no.
But
It
they're
ain't
all
mixing
together
a
though.
lot,
all
yeah.
together.
But y'all all
But-
together.
And
but-
your
right.
bodies begin to blend.
Okay, so
all
let's
right?
say this. Well,
Go ahead.
not to overtalk you, but if everyone is being safe, right?
Okay. Right.
If everyone has been, found out that their STD panels are clear, and they have vowed to stay within that
Right.
union,
Right.
It's really not a petri dish. It's just.
But
It
how
is
do you
what it
vow
is.
to
Right.
stay within a union that's limitless? You just said somebody was married to somebody who married to somebody else who can step out and get a
But
girlfriend.
let me
It's
tell
like,
you,
it's continuous.
but people in that lifestyle, they it's
They're
certain
open.
rules apply.
So-
I'm not
Certain
saying people,
openness.
everybody don't cheat, but
Yeah.
you
So
know.
going back to the original with Adam said about making the excuse about monogamy
Right.
is not in our genetics.
right.
The part that I had the problem with is why didn't he just be honest with his wife in the beginning?
'Cause he
And then the
wasn't talking.
question,
Panic.
but
Yeah.
the question comes up and says, why are we afraid to tell the truth in the beginning? Go ahead, Elam.
No, I mean that's
With your
like I
lying
said, that
ass.
was
Speaking of lying, go ahead, Elam.
but that there's multiple multiple pieces to unpack there, and like I said, it was kind of leading into the asking for a friend because when we bring up the spot about cheating, whether it's men or women, but particularly we were talking about this came from a man regarding is there a point where it's okay for a man to cheat? And the reason why that was asked is based upon people say, okay, well, instead of cheating, just leave. Well, if this person leaves, they won't see their children. They might have to cut half their pay, if not more, particularly depending upon what state that you're living in as well. It doesn't always mean half. Sometimes it could be 99-1. So in this instance, from a law perspective, it's keeping this person in this space, but he's like, okay, well, if I could just step out and this every now and then satisfy something that my wife does not want to do, what's wrong with that?
Or he just may be greedy.
Yeah, that.
No, but let's go beyond that.
But
Let's
I'm just
not-
saying though,
let's
let's
go beyond
make
that.
it more realistic. You don't. Everyone doesn't step out because they're lacking something.
Right.
A lot of people are just greedy,
Yeah,
bro.
talk about
You
it.
know,
Right.
just greedy. But like, what's funny is I made an analogy a long time ago. If you put together your favorite of everything 7-course meal, and I had it and I could display it exactly the way you wanted it, flavor profile exactly what you're asking for. If I gave you that shit for 30 days straight,
Right.
it's no longer going to be your favorite meal.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So you have to understand that sometimes some people just evolve into wanting variety. Some people are just greedy. Some people do have different lacklusters in their relationship. But when it comes down to it, people do what people do.
Yeah.
Why not tell the truth? For fear of receiving pain and giving pain.
Right. Yeah.
That's why people don't tell the truth.
But that would be the same pain that I just talked about from a court perspective. That
Right.
pain, he does not want to receive that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if we move beyond, just for a second, the greedy.
Okay.
And it is because of lack.
Right.
Now what?
So
I don't agree it's always because of
No,
lack.
Right.
But I'm going with that segment.
Oh, with that particular
that
situation.
segment because we got greed
Okay.
over here, right?
Well,
we got just
then you'd have to take some personal responsibility. Did you lay that out in the beginning? Was that part of the initial term?
Thank you.
Are you assuming that she was going to be
Oh.
this freak that turned upside down after your second year of marriage, or did you not have that conversation?
Now-
I just want to figure out, like, and I'm not against you. I can agree with what you're saying, but I hate that we give people empathy after they're caught. I feel like it's hard to be on the side of polyamorous or the other poly, just all the polys. Let's just throw them out there. I feel like it's hard to be on the side with them when, again, it can be hard to possibly come out beforehand, but it's definitely hard to get me on your side when you want to express this after you've been caught.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But I think that we're kind of demonizing change.
I'm
Because
not-
I might not have started off like this, but people's love languages change every 10
That's
to 15
true.
years.
I'm not
So down the
demonizing.
road, I didn't address this with you when we got married because I was not here.
Right.
Now I'm 10, 15 years later. Now I am here. And so if I'm having conversation with you and you're like, well, that's not how you were in the beginning, I'm like, well, this is the new
No, that
Hopefully
makes
not.
But
This
you're
is the new
having
man.
a conversation.
That, right, hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
But now that's I
It's-
feel you.
It's a conversation, like you said, but you can't take away the bad act of cheating that you did because when you committed to this woman or whomever, it was a monogamous commitment.
Was it?
I just-
Then, I'm assuming
Okay.
in their situation, it was a monogamous commitment.
Right.
You know what
It
I'm
was.
saying? So then when you step out and you're like, oh, we're not meant to be poly, I feel like if you had any respect for that woman, whether she was not going to like it or not, it's a conversation that needs to be had. But now that you're caught, because we don't know how long this has been going on, now that you're caught, you're like, stand beside me. You need to accept me because I'm poly. And it's like, no, you're bandwagoning. You found your easy out. You found a way to flip it and spin it so you don't look like the bad guy that you are. Like, take your L.
Well,
Yeah,
would
take
say-
I'm with you on that
Right,
one.
right.
Take the
L.
L, and then have that conversation
Yeah.
with give
Yeah.
that respect to your spouse
Exactly.
about
Yeah,
who
I
you
agree.
really
Let's
want
go.
to
Right,
be.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
agree.
what I'm about
I
to
agree.
say.
Yeah.
I agree.
But that goes
Take
back to
your
the
L.
there's only 2 licenses that don't get renewed, death and marriage, right?
Yeah.
Facts.
So you have to internally renew your marriage license.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So you have to sit down, have those talks, show your evolution, discuss your changes, and all that good stuff. But, you know,
Hold on. My religion lied. I can't renew my death certificate. I thought I was coming back.
if you can.
I thought I was coming back.
You
But-
be
but-
If
resurrected.
you don't want to
But-
come back, you got to
but
pay that
watch
money
this.
back.
Hold on. But just to
Pay all that money back.
just to stay in for 1 second. So again, we go back and we have this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And I love you in so many multiple other ways. So I really don't want to be away from you,
Mm-hmm.
right? But this space right here, you're not looking to evolve in, right? And if I leave you, I have this pain that I'm going to experience, right? So at that point, right? What does he do?
If you caught me at if I leave, it's a pain that you're experiencing.
Legally?
How is
Money
that?
wise?
Well,
How
all,
your
all the way
pain-
around.
All the way now.
I mean,
Let's
let me tell
keep-
you.
No kid. The kids going with you. That's
Yep.
pain. I won't wake up with my son, daughter, see them every day. That's pain. Okay. Half my check, if not more, that's pain.
Most
Yeah, I
likely
get
your,
that.
your house.
So
Yeah.
Pain.
my house
I-
is pain.
But again,
Assets, pain.
I'm not trying to not hear you. I'm not trying to not
likely.
hear you. I'm just telling you how I digested it.
driving
And
by.
keep in mind, single woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Try
I'm
and use
not
a
focused
garage
on
door
your pain.
opener. Shit been reprogrammed.
I'm not. I'm not focused on your pain. I don't care how much you hurt because I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you want to say you want to focus on your pain. Let's focus on my pain when I had to realize this man that I made this monogamous commitment with now has stepped out on me, hurt me, caused me pain. I probably didn't want to get divorced, but now I feel obligated in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? And you want to have this conversation. If it's something that I'm not interested in, just like you want me to respect your decision to be poly, you need to respect my decision if I want to be monogamous. You know what I'm saying?
So let me be a dickhead about this.
Go ahead.
Okay. Also, when you took those vows, you said for better or for worse.
Right.
Okay. That's definitely qualifies.
Oh.
That's
For
better
sure.
worse.
Ooh.
So if you decide to end the marriage because your spouse decided to step out, are you also breaking your vows?
Well, that's not what he said. He said,
I'm
it's-
asking you that particular question.
Well, I don't know because I ain't married and I ain't. The door is always open for me. She is skating.
I mean,
okay?
let's hypothetically say you're married.
Okay.
Because the vows
Okay.
do state that for better or for worse.
Okay.
Right? So if you leave because he cheated and did not work it out, are you also in turn breaking your vows?
I don't
That's a deep
feel that
question.
I would leave because he cheated, but I would leave if you're trying to convince me that poly is your new way and you
Yeah.
want me to get aboard on it.
Yeah.
That's when I would leave. If we have a conversation, it's like, oh, I did this. I'm so sorry. You know, it's going to take a while to heal. But if you're like, yeah, I did this, but this is who I am now. And I want you to be acceptive of me either dating other women or having one serious girlfriend or doing whatever. If that's not where I am and I believe in being monogamous, I'm leaving.
So you're for better or for worse just said fuck it.
No, my worst was you cheating. I stayed. That was my worst in your essence. But you can't make me sleep with other women. You can't make me be okay with seeing the person that I love somebody maybe not even more than me or on the same level of me. I'm a very selfish person. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
This
that's
is
what we
just
need to attack. How selfish you really are.
Hey,
Very.
how about
I don't know. I mean,
how about this? How about this? Speaking of dicks, we got snack time coming up after birthdays and shout outs.
these lead-ins today? I don't understand.
I knew you hated us, Michael.
Hey, I gotta say good morning to everybody that's watching today, man. Thank y'all for sharing the show. Is it Gerard?
Yes.
Gerard said it's a felony to be resurrected in at least 15 states. And then Taja just made a comment too.
And I was reading that.
But go ahead and read it. Go ahead and read
No,
it.
it's-
And I want to address that too because
I
it's going to
think that's a
segue
great
to what we
question.
talked about last week. We talk about using these terminologies and shit.
She said 80-20 rule, don't leave your 80. And you're right.
Who said that?
But
Tasha
Tasha
said that.
Okay,
and
I
so
agree.
that and
But
that's
hold
why
up.
that's
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
That's why when I gave you that example of okay, I'm loving you in all these other areas, but I want this one too. So you got an 80, right? But this 20 over here, this 8. A part of that is a big piece for me. So then, do I leave, this and again before I would cheat, right? If I'm like, hey, can we
I have
do
this
this?
interest, right.
And you're like, nah, I'm not down with this interest.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm
Now what do I do?
I'm trying to figure it out because I'm trying not to be selfish and imagine that I'm married. Okay.
But I want you to imagine it, but I also want you to be realistic.
Yeah, so I'm saying if I'm married and my husband wants something outside of me, that 20%, is it not ideal for you to tell me that interest and not poly? Like let's just say a woman.
Like, I want some new vagina.
Yeah, or a new experience or
Yeah.
something like that. Is
Right.
that not a conversation you can have with your wife to be like, listen, this is what interests me to see? Maybe it's like you like strippers. She gets in a pole dancing class or
Right.
something like
Okay,
that.
so-
Is that not a thing?
So the problem is you're trying to find a way for this circle, for this square wife to fit in a round hole. Okay?
Well, if you knew you married a square wife,
Okay, let me rephrase it. Maybe a circle wife to fit in a square hole. Is that better?
a circle can fall through a square.
Not always.
No.
Depends on the thickness.
Touche.
Come on.
Depends on the thickness. Anyway, but so you want to try to ask someone, hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you my new desires. Your first intake is, well, how do I conform to those desires?
Right.
Right. You may not be able to.
Right.
So I think that's something you need to look at in the beginning. Can you ever conform to those desires?
Yeah.
And
So-
you can't
so-
even map that out though. When you're
Right.
getting married, you can't even see
Right.
that down the road because whatever's coming down the road, you can't even see. People always. There was a meme last week that said people always say what they'll never do but then you look up and they're nevering like they nevered before because they said
Yeah.
I'll never do this.
Right.
Yeah.
And now 15, 20 years you're like, wow.
Because evolution. People
Yeah.
evolve.
Before we get too far from the 80-20 rule,
Yeah.
I want to put this out there. Last week we talked about using those words like that came from generations and generations ago,
Right.
like being humble
Absolutely.
and all of those kind of
Submission.
things. Submissive that we still try to use today. I want to break down this 80-20 rule. Like one, where did that shit come from? And then in my mind, the 80-20 rule gives you an excuse to say that my spouse is not going to have 20%
They're
of
not.
something.
No, they're not.
But I'm
They're
just
not.
saying
But
though,
that's realistic.
in your
Well,
eyes, in your eyes, why does your spouse not give you 100%?
Okay.
Period.
This is going to sound like an asshole, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but you don't give Tasha 100%.
Nobody can do
Okay,
it.
she doesn't give you 100%.
Nobody can do
it. There are things that just can't be filled by just experiences in life,
Yep.
experiences with each other.
Yep.
But is it
General
20?
desire.
Is it
That's
20?
that hopeless
It may-
romantic
it
stuff
may
about
not
me
be.
giving you my 100.
Okay.
or are you setting yourself up to expect somebody not to give you
I think
everything?
accept more than expect.
Yeah.
As a hopeless romantic, is it foolish of me to think, okay, 80% you might love about me and the 20 that you don't like, but can you love the things that you don't like about me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you can. Yes.
Shit, you can
Yes.
hate the things you love about me.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me
so
tell
it's
you,
just
most
like,
times
it's
the
like,
shit you
oh,
love
I
about
hate
somebody
this.
get on
What
your
can I
nerves.
deal with on this 20?
Right.
That is what it is. Because there is no 100%. I'm
It's
so
not
glad you said
100%.
that. Hopeless romantics go out in the street and just lay down.
He's
'Cause
everything
Get
I
rid of
wanted.
that. It's no such
Yeah.
thing.
You don't even know
right?
what the fuck you want.
And that's what I always say to people. You don't even know know all about
Yeah,
you, but you
right,
expect somebody else to
right.
know all about you and then
Right.
satisfy
Yeah, I
100.
do.
That's
Yeah,
not possible.
Yeah, that's why.
It's not. And
I
that's,
do believe in fairies. I do.
Okay, and that's
Oh, it's a whole bunch of
But that's
fairies
the
right
reason-
here in Midtown.
But the fairies is the reason why
Speaking
we
of
have,
that, Elam.
have the divorce rate so high because we
Right.
got the fairies out there just thinking
Right.
that somebody else is going to make me happy. That's
Right.
another thing that people just need
Well,
to
fairy
throw
tale.
out.
Let's
That's
throw
not
tale
their
in there.
responsibility to make you happy. You make you happy. You find the person that can compliment you best at that 80.
Right.
Gotcha.
That's the best that you can do.
Are you trying
Hey.
to like preset your hand movements for your speech?
No, I'm just
Okay.
about to give some shout outs. Dr. Kim, got to say good morning to Dr. Kim this morning.
What's up, Dr. Kim?
Also, shout out to Vanessa. Vanessa said, just like you can change your 80-20, just like
Right.
you can change your
I
80-20.
agree.
Absolutely.
What
I agree.
is important to you in the beginning may not be important to you
That's so true.
anymore. Tasha said, people also say what they won't accept and forgive, and that's not realistic
That's not realistic either.
because you never know.
Let me tell you.
You never know.
And
Things kick in.
For what
Yep.
Vanessa said, and that's why I said sometimes people try to demonize change of just saying, 15, 20 years later, you're not the same person I married. Well, they're not supposed to be.
Right.
They were supposed to evolve, and you were supposed to pay attention to their evolution.
Or they were supposed to speak it,
And-
right? You know what I'm saying?
True.
You can't put
Absolutely.
that on somebody that I'm supposed to recognize your change.
I agree.
Okay.
100%
Tasha said,
agree.
preach Cole. Shout out to my man Jay Wu. Jay Wu said, Cole is crazy. He needs his own show. No, he don't. He can't be unsupervised, Jay.
You can't leave me the playground without supervision.
And speaking of my man Jay, man, I gotta say good morning to our syndication partners up there in Philly, Jams
Philly.
95.3. Our folks up at Indy 101.5 in Jersey, and shout out to our folks at Fluent Radio in Chicago. They up there listening, man. Syndicated 3 and the Possible
That's
right
it.
now. So
Matter of
shout out
fact,
to them.
tell your local people get us on. How about that?
Right.
We global. We can do this anywhere.
Come on.
Period.
Come
You
on.
know what I'm saying? We global.
Hey, speaking of periods, we got snack time coming up.
Jesus, is that time?
The,
Is that
What?
the lead-ins today. I'm
Speaking of
telling
periods,
you.
I see you're angry today, Country Cutie.
I actually thought a good segue.
Oh, my God. Dude, he's bad today. I don't even think I'm...
Cole started this
Oh,
shit
that
this
was funny
morning.
as shit. Oh, man.
Damn, that was funny.
Yo, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Birthdays are being brought to you by our very own Oliver Adams,
Coach.
Yeah.
who always reminds us that true power comes from the inside of you. And once the power to live is ignited, change happens immediately. And you grab a copy of his latest book. It's called Fix Your Credit, Transform Your Life. You can check it out on his website, oliveradams.com. Celebrating birthdays today, starting with Jordan Woods. She's 25 years old today.
Oh,
yeah,
happy
yeah.
birthday, Jordan.
Also,
Also,
light-skinned chick from the singing show, right?
No.
they're close.
I have no idea.
Jordan Woods is the one that got caught up with
You
the
with
Kardashian.
Kylie Jenner's ex-best friend.
Oh, yeah, that light-skinned.
You're talking Jordan Sparks.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Jordan
what I was
Sparks.
thinking.
Yeah, I was saying.
Can't believe we breathe with no
She fine,
air.
though.
It's okay.
Fine,
We just
though.
get through it. We get
That
through
thing
it.
Her
fine.
daddy played for Dallas, the Dallas Cowboys, right?
Which one we talking about now?
Jordan Sparks.
Possibly.
Okay. Also celebrating birthday today, Anthony Mackie is celebrating
Okay.
birthday today. Happy birthday to him. I didn't put his
He be
age down there.
Fat fellow brother of the Leaf.
Yeah, he
cigar
be
smoker.
Yeah, he be out in these ATL streets. Also, gotta say happy birthday to one of the best to ever do it, turning the nifty 50 today. Jermaine Dupree celebrates her
JD.
birthday
Wow.
today.
Happy birthday.
Also, Bruce Springsteen is 73 years old today. Any wrestling fans out there? Matt Hardy turns 48 years old today. Jason Alexander, Seinfeld.
Oh, I never
Oh,
watched
George
that show.
Costanza.
I
Yeah,
never
George
watched that show.
Costanza turned 63 years old. Gotta say happy birthday to Lisa Ray McCoy,
Oh, yeah, Lisa Ray.
55 years old today.
55, 5.
She married that
95.
prince, huh?
She married.
She married that prince. And then,
He wasn't a
pastor
prince,
or
but kind of
something,
sort of dude of Grand Turk.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was a prince.
yeah.
Yeah, she was a princess.
Like 2 years,
Yeah.
maybe they lasted.
Also celebrating birthday today, former LA Dodger and Atlanta Brave, Matt Kemp. You remember
Okay,
Matt
dope.
Kemp?
Yes, I
You
do.
remember who Matt Kemp used to mess with back in the day?
No,
He
who?
was with Rihanna.
Really?
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
had a
know
little
that.
fling with
Riri
Riri back
got
in the day.
super thick nowadays.
She had a baby.
I saw a picture of Rihanna like,
Did
wait
she have the baby already? Did she have the baby?
Word,
She had a baby.
She had the baby like some months ago.
It
I
couldn't
don't
have been months,
All
months.
I know is
keep-
she
Yeah,
got that
like
work.
3.
Man, that baby 3 years old, even.
At least walking, talking in school.
Also celebrating the birthday, man, former Tar Heel Eric Montross is 51 years old today. And WB birthday for today, Jamie Foxx, a.k.a. Ray Charles.
I'm like,
I
Jamie
was
Foxx
like,
been
whoa,
there?
yeah.
What?
You done killed Jamie Foxx on a Friday?
I held
got
my breath.
lost. Everybody, I got to go back and look at everybody's face just then. Like,
Jamie Foxx. What
I didn't know that.
Jamie Foxx, man. I mean, damn, look at y'all. Ray Charles would have been 92 years
Kill
old
that
today. He
man
passed
off.
away at the age of
You are
73.
doing terrible segues today.
Also, celebrating birthdays tomorrow, man. Stephanie McMahon. She is Vince McMahon's daughter, who is
Okay.
actually running the WWE now
Right.
because he had to
Really?
step away
Yes,
because
he
he
did.
was
Some scandals.
messing with some Jim
Yeah,
Henson,
suspended for a
the
whole
Muppets.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a WB for tomorrow. And Trinidad James.
Okay.
Gold
I know
all
who it
in
is.
my what?
I know
Yeah,
who it is.
yeah, there you
Gold
go.
all
That
in
song
my
was
chain.
banging. I don't know
Hey.
what happened to him
Yeah.
after that, though.
If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you from
Happy
us.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
3 in the Possible, Power
Hey.
108.9, and Coach Oliver Adams. Hey, y'all know what time it is. It's time for that goddamn snack time, ain't it?
Snack time, guys. We've been talking about wrestling, so I just want to go into that really quickly.
Talking about what?
Wrestling.
Wrestling? Oh.
Y'all know I got a southern drawl. Don't
folks.
do
He
it.
said wrestling, too.
He
and
did. He did.
He from D.C. is what he said.
So WWE has found a new star, Trina Badass, the baddest bitch. Okay,
Are you
her
serious?
team has transitioned her into getting into wrestling, and I
That's
am.
a smart move.
I don't know if it's smart or not, but I'm definitely going to tune in and
I'm
see
going
how
to definitely watch that shit, too,
goes.
because
I'm
that
gonna say
ass
it
and
would
that
make me
wrestling
watch
outfit.
it. That's what I'm saying. It would pull me back, but that's
That
why it's
ass
smart.
and that wrestling
Because
outfit,
it's
I'm
pulling
gonna do it.
us back because we stopped watching.
Yeah,
it. You know
so
what I'm saying?
Trina
We don't watch
is,
it like that.
Trina is entering the ring, so you guys definitely check it out. I don't know if she's
I
gonna
don't
be
care
good
her
at it or
bones.
not.
Hey. You take them flips and falls. and
Hey.
stuff
You know how
like
you
that.
know how black folks be showing up to the pool.
And we don't get in. And we do not get in. I'm
She
just
really
here.
gonna
Trina
be
ain't coming out there in
tagging
no
some- I was gonna
two-piece.
say,
Yes,
Yeah.
she is.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
She would
Trina's
have
gonna come out
WWE
there.
going to have out there.
Yes.
Back in the day,
That
Trina.
Yeah.
She gonna
'Cause
be
that's-
dressed like the Undertaker.
Trina still got it.
But
Stop
watch
it.
this.
Yes, she
But
does.
Still got
what
it.
we would do, I would pick up
She
the phone
still
and, be
got
like,
it,
and call my peoples or be like, yo, do y'all see Trina on? It's a smart move.
It's a smart
It's a
move.
smart
so,
revenue move.
A lot of people were just like they didn't see where her plans were, or her teams were doing. But talking to you guys, clearly
Oh,
they know
I'm-
what they
I'm turning
doing.
it
Let me tell you, certain asses don't retire.
And
You
Trina,
know what
one
I'm
of them,
saying?
huh?
Yeah, them
That
asses-
is big.
like Tina Turner legs, she was around for 75 years before they retired her legs.
Yeah, for sure,
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean?
And also, Atlanta, the city is hot. Make sure you guys are outside this weekend. Earlier this week, Bounce actually had a series premiere of their new show, Finding Love, which stars B. Simone and Kim Coles,
Oh,
in
dope.
which I got to meet them guys.
Oh, they just repping on the red carpet.
I was repping
Right.
on the red carpet. It was so dope, guys. And this weekend, Diddy is shutting the city down with the Revolt Summit, and I actually got a ticket to go to that. So
Repping on the red carpet.
Repping on the
Oh,
red carpet. I
Hey,
am outside.
can we get a press pass?
See what I just stop.
Michael McFadden.
Just stop.
Can we?
Just
No
stop.
press
That
passes?
country cutie, that's
Yeah,
her
she the
department.
plug. You better talk to the plug.
Really on
Come
the
on,
plug.
plug.
See,
Really on the
you've been asking for the
plug.
wrong thing.
Listen,
real.
y'all finna see us. All right, Elam asking for a friend because Cole done threw me.
We was already in.
You've been asking for the wrong thing.
We was
Hey,
already in.
babe, mon chéri. have we not met before in the Casbah? Come fly with me.
Listen, I think I'm gonna change my profile to Pepe.
Please don't.
That-
That is the most cartoon rapist on the planet.
Come
Stop.
on, man. I'm still
terrible.
for Pepe.
Hey, asking for a friend.
No, we already did it.
Oh,
we
we
was talking about
did?
the cheating. That's why I said that he led into it.
Well, you're supposed
Oh,
to just
you
sta-
supposed
still
to
state
say
the
that.
question.
I said,
You know what? I'm tired of
if
this.
y'all go back
Today's
into
a
the
terrible
show, you'll
Friday.
hear me when I said if
This
the
is a
gentleman,
segue.
If the okay, how about let's just do this easy.
Okay. So let's
I had
continue.
to play this for Joyce since she's giving out my damn number.
right.
We had you to trap
We were worried.
He only got one care. One care.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me to be quiet. Today's show is being brought to you by.
Yeah, I just had to
Dinner
go
and
back
Blanc-
with that
oh,
right
so
there.
Thank you, Dr. Kim. So TD Jakes, I guess, gonna be here. Dinner and Blanc.
Yeah, I thought he was here last night.
Sweet Auburn, ATL streets will be hot this
Yeah.
weekend.
This,
Oh, yeah, the
What's
city's
the-
going
on the come up.
crazy.
What's TD Jakes gonna be here for?
Probably preaching.
Chances are, yeah.
He could do like a manpower joint or something. It
That's
could be
still
a-
preaching. Every
Hey.
time he talks, he preaches.
So last night,
Oh, I'm so sorry. Last but not least, Avatar does come out this weekend, guys. So
no,
it's
that's
the
all-
new Avatar
that's
is
the
not this
re-release. That's
Right.
they're re-releasing the first one.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
But you can catch that bad boy in 3D now.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
Which
the,
one? The
first
the
one?
old Avatar, they're going to re-release it in 3D.
Who you
Okay.
talking about?
I thought it was. I thought I saw it in 3D.
I
right?
don't think you did, but if so, you know, it's possible.
Oh, okay.
Avatar.
Okay. Oh.
It's a movie.
The movie.
I
with the
didn't know
blue
it was coming
people,
out. I didn't know.
the tall blue people.
It's a
This
re-release.
is the three. This is the
This is
third.
second
how about just stop?
Second one? Okay.
Just stop.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we,
Yeah, we give up.
Vanessa said the Woman Are Loose conference.
That's it. See, preaching.
Are you serious?
You know, wait, I might have to go to that.
Woman, art loose.
I might.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with
Because
you.
it's hard, listen.
Woman, thou art loose.
It's
Oh,
hard to
okay,
put-
my
it's
bad, I
hard to
missed some
pull
words.
men
Yeah,
together, so I guess he
I'm
went
gonna wear
back
one
to
of
the
them
women.
T-shirts.
I couldn't see on my peripheral over there.
Woman, thou art loose.
All right, so
That sounds like a party.
yesterday I was
A
watching.
poly party.
We heard. Damn. We heard. We
Would
heard
it be
Shaka
safe to
Zulu.
go in
Woman,
there?
you are loose.
I'm just thinking, would it be safe for a man to go up in that conference?
What
Well, what do you
was
call
the
safe?
pastor name that pushed the lady? Jesus.
Oh yeah, I
just
saw that. I know
it.
whether or not that was
His
real
name
or
is
not, but
Jesus?
yeah.
No.
it's
Jesus?
not.
He's back?
This lady was
They
in there.
pronounce it
I guess-
Jesus.
It's a small church. The dude was
Yeah.
in there talking at the pulpit. The lady started saying something. And he like yoked her up and drove her straight
Straight
back,
out the
straight
church.
out the church.
Oh no, that is not. No, okay. I know what y'all
think you
talking
said
about.
that to me.
I know. What
Right,
so
he
what
probably
happened
did.
was a pastor's wife and young child was in the front row. The one of the I would assume people in the congregation came up, became a little aggressive, and walked towards the wife and the child. Then he yoked her up and walked her out.
No, sir. I thought she was talking trash in there when
Yeah,
they
I
showed
thought
the
she
other,
was
the other
talking
camera
trash.
angle.
But it wasn't an issue till she walked across the front row to where his wife and child
That
were.
is true. That is when he did grab her.
That's when he grabbed her.
That is true.
You know, but then a pastor's job supposed to be lay hands on you, ain't it?
Hey.
I mean,
I think he
well,
did
you
a
gonna-
job.
Well,
you gotta
I
protect-
thought
you
the
gotta protect
deacon
your
and
family.
I
Amen.
thought the deacon
They
and the
dropped the
ushers
ball.
are
They
supposed to
all
protect
dropped
the
the ball.
pastor.
They did.
But at the time, he didn't look under duress of somebody just talking.
Now, because at my church, you would have got up by Usher.
Yeah.
You'd been
Like, you would have got up by Usher real quick. You wouldn't have made it halfway. You wouldn't have made it that
Really?
close.
Nah.
Like, you would have got hands
What
up.
church you
Never
go
would
to?
have
What church you
made
go to?
it.
Never,
I was
ever.
A&M. I was at AME.
Hey, so yesterday, well, not yesterday, last week, a couple weeks ago, we heard the news. Shaka Zulu got arrested for
murder.
Last
Really?
night, it was crazy. Last night, I saw the tape on WSB, but WSB was like, "We got the tape from TMZ." First, I'm wondering, like, damn, how TMZ become the plug with the video?
Hey, they did one of the most reliable.
No, they
sources.
really are though.
Yeah.
Real talk. Did you see the video?
I
No,
saw.
what
I saw
happened?
it with the dude that was walking, started the argument, tried to grab him. The three other homeboys came.
Well, Shaka, I literally rewinded it a
Okay,
couple times.
so I didn't see it that many times.
Okay. From what I saw, Shaka pinned the youngin up against a car.
Who tried to steal from him? Look like.
Yeah, I don't know what happened before that. What I saw in the video, he pinned the youngin up on the car. His partners came and swung on Shaka.
Right.
And then that's when they started jumping on him
Right.
because of the way he grabbed
It
his
looked like
partner.
So how did
Self-defense
he
from what I
kill?
saw.
How did he kill somebody?
But then once everybody got up, it looks like the Shaka pulled the gun. Everybody's running away, and then the shots were fired.
Oh, well, that's a big
what I
difference.
saw.
Okay, that's no longer self-defense.
that's
Now
no
there
longer,
was one guy, a bigger guy who you could see go off camera out of the shot, and he pulled a weapon as well, and was shooting towards. He pulled the weapon. So, but in the whole mix-up, if you look at the tape code, and that's why I asked you, I thought you would have seen it.
No.
I wanted to see what your opinion was. Like, if you were the DA and you saw that, what
Well,
was
Senate-
the first thing
well,
that comes to
first
your
of
mind?
all, you can only use self-defense only. You can only use it if you're in duress at the time, right? So if somebody beating you, you shoot them, that's fine. If they smack you, walk away, you shoot them, you're a murderer. Because you're no longer under duress, right?
Okay.
So that's really what the issue is.
Yeah, so I would love for you,
Yeah.
over the weekend
I'll
or
check it
whatever,
out.
check
Send
out
me that
check
video
out the
so I
tape.
can
Yeah.
rewind it and play it and rewind it and play it.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Hey, also in the news, man, two unidentified people came to claim that $1.337 billion that we talked about last week. Yeah, two winners spent weeks working on professional, legal, and financial
That's what I would do.
advisors to
Smart.
support the claims. So they're actually going to be splitting $780 million
That ain't the bad split.
after working in secret for weeks with the lottery officials.
I think I might take like the long-term joint because you get like an extra 10%.
But they said the financial folks say don't do it that way.
I guess if you got that type of money, you sit in the account and you can just live off the interest. It don't matter.
Shout out
Dude,
to
you
the-
can't spend 700. You can't spend 700 mil. Look at his eyes.
I'm about to say.
Don't
Hey,
challenge
listen.
my gangster.
Shout out to whatever it is, the little mom and pop store that they probably bought the ticket from, because they get
They get
like,
flat rate now.
Yeah, they get
They
a-
don't get a
they get-
percentage anymore.
Oh,
They stopped that a long time ago.
okay.
Yeah.
But yesterday on the show, I was talking about. I was like, what if, right? What if the scenario was the brother or whoever bought the ticket and told the person that sold it to him, you know, if I win, we're gonna split this.
if they got that on video,
And
it's
if
a
they,
wrap.
right, I was thinking, what if
Wow.
that could have
Yeah.
been the case? You know what I'm saying? Why it took so long to
Right.
get this thing worked out. But stop telling them folks you gonna goddamn
So that's
split
what
that
happened, or
ticket.
you just made
No, I'm
that
just
up?
assuming.
Okay.
I'm assuming because, like I said, they worked it for weeks in secrecy about how
mean,
it was
shit, I
gonna be
would.
split. Yeah.
Shit,
I ain't even that greedy. I can hit the lottery now, and I would be ecstatic.
I got you.
It's like at 235 right now, and I'm just like, I wasn't gonna see that money no ways.
You're right. Shit.
Run me
spend-
mine.
you spending it.
Yeah.
Easy,
Oh, it's gone.
run the check.
Boy, run me mine.
Bust the bag.
How much you walking around with, Cole? Cash.
Oh, not too much. I don't want to be robbed.
No,
Nah,
I'm
you
not
ain't gonna
doing
be
that at all.
wrong.
Yeah,
you
but
you
you
ain't
know-
rolling by yourself.
I'm
Get
never
the
rolling.
platinum
Yeah, you ain't
records.
rolling
But
by
I still ain't
yourself.
gonna put my people at that type of risk.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna definitely have it accessible.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like
it's-
going to a strip club, I might break the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like hit that bad boy like a roll of quarters
But
on your
let me
kneecap.
okay, so Country Cutie, let me ask you this: if your man was the winner of that money,
yes, Dr. Kim, he did get shot.
would he get a cheating pass?
Oh, so if your husband won,
If your husband won,
but the question is if he never mind. I'm gonna let you answer. Then
You
I'm gonna
said my
interject.
man or my husband?
Your husband.
your husband.
Well, it's
He got the
half of it
780.
mine,
That's
right?
what I would say. It's
Half of it
it's their
mine.
money.
So you
then.
So you go cheat if you want to. If I get a divorce, I'm still gonna get mine.
But you can cheat
So
too, though,
would you-
right?
I mean,
Shit, truthfully, you got that
I'm
type
just
of money.
saying-
You can just tell me what time you gonna be back.
Right.
that's where I'm going with. I'm just
Where
kinda
you want me
like,
to meet you?
There's a certain dollar amount where certain things become okay.
Right.
Nobody likes to say it out loud.
I feel
but
like
your man
if
is
I-
a billionaire and he cheats. Are you leaving him?
Oh, probably not.
Okay, I just
Most
wanted to
likely
say.
not.
If he's 100-aire, are you leaving him?
Yeah,
We know if
Is he
it.
100,000-aire?
100. Let's make it simple. Let's say
I-
he been trying to make it. He fucked up, and you working, and he's in between jobs.
I
And he
don't
cheats.
know.
Are you gonna leave
insecure.
him?
It was a little insecure.
What's the rest of the 80 that I'm holding on to? Because it sounds like the door open to me. Sounds like the door is open.
Man,
But
you know,
I appreciate your honesty
But
there, because a
flipping
lot
it-
of women
you take
won't
the
say
suitcase with no wheels, you
But-
broke ass.
Yes.
Broke suitcase for your broke
Get the
ass.
duffel bag, nigga.
flipping the question to the men, though,
Okay.
right? Would it be okay for your wife?
Yes. See something?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yes sounds so
Yes.
strong, right? Because I made
It's
that sound so
real.
strong. But I think that people do evolve, right?
Yes.
And like in my case, right? Our 80-20, just for lack of a better term, is so strong that it's like I wouldn't want to lose the person who
Facts,
I'm
yeah.
losing. I'm losing twice.
Right.
Then I can't take a double loss.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's-
saying? And
right.
that's really my real how I truly feel. Like people like, so yeah, if your wife cheated, how would you feel? You know, I'd probably be hurt about it for
Yeah.
a second, but damn, I expect shit to be done when I get home
I
still.
know that's right.
You know what I mean?
I know
Because
that's right.
we thinking of this.
That 80.
Yeah.
That
You know,
80.
fuck that. We
Yeah.
thinking of this.
I'm
But
with you. I'm
but
with you.
that's honest. And I was having this conversation earlier this week with a counselor, and I said there are so many bigger things than cheating.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you know, let's look at illness. Would you rather cheat or cancer walk in your home? I'll take
Oh,
cheating all
man.
day.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't you lose your job.
guess it's
and
more
it's hard
so-
to rebound
I
or
guess-
cheat. You know, there's so many bigger things.
I think the reason why cheating hits so bad is because it's a choice.
It's Western culture.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I know.
Western
Yeah.
culture.
Cole.
That's all I know.
Cole, how will be? Okay, Tasha, don't do it. Put your hand out, Tasha. Don't do it. Put your hand out.
Now go make me some chicken. Make me a ham sandwich.
I mean, I don't want to minimize it. It is definitely important. Infidelity
Yeah.
is huge. I mean, it's
Right.
the number one reason for divorce, right? So
Yeah.
it is huge. But I'm just saying there are other things.
Yeah,
and
no,
it's
for
not-
sure, for sure. I overstand.
Like
it.
people like, so if somebody did what's the pretty woman thing to your wife and said they give $1 million to sleep with her, how would you feel?
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like I'm gonna go get her special soap, covered in great tricks,
What
go
was
get
that?
another meal
What was that?
ticket,
Was that
baby.
the- what was that? That Woody
Support the
Harrelson.
house.
Woody Harrelson and
Get
Demi
another
Moore. What was
meal
that?
ticket.
What was that Demi Moore when
Indecent proposal.
Yeah, we could. Oh,
Man, let me
come
tell
on.
you.
Hey, Gerard said,
on.
Michael, you can't put Cole and DA in the same sentence. That's blasphemy.
I'll be like,
Right.
just don't tell me when
Appreciate you, homie.
don't give me no details when you come home, and let's just ride off.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about it?
I know.
I
don't want to talk.
Did
about
you do your thing? Yes or no? So can we get another
Does he
meal
want- I was
ticket?
gonna
Yes
say,
or
does he
no?
want to come back?
Because you ain't got to claim that shit.
Here, just take this summer's eve.
Not the summer's
Eve.
Eve.
You pre-squeeze it. Listen. You see,
I
baby,
hate
listen.
y'all
All bullshit
so
aside. Your
Hey,
pH
and
battle
I-
is at 2.3.
And I need you to put it all the way on them too. You know what I'm saying? Don't you get up.
Sprinkle that shit like
Ain't
ketchup
no,
on French
ain't
fries.
No, ain't no spitting. You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
like
I
that's
need
what
you to go all
y'all
the-
say.
Hey, Elam, look, don't do him like you do me. Okay?
Exactly.
I need you to step it up.
I need you to,
None of that.
I need you
none
to
of
go
that sleepy
all the way
shit.
through with this thing,
Don't
okay?
give me that sleepy shit. Okay, you make it count.
Cold.
I need
None of this. Come on.
The fake sleep.
No. I need you to get the. I need him to be woe out. Period.
Get that other meal ticket.
Oh, so you trying to get a reoccurring
You better
meal
round
ticket.
two. That's a round two and
but
round
you
three.
definitely gonna have a dentist appointment that day.
Yeah, that's real.
Because you ain't gonna play.
Yeah.
Pow.
Now there will be a detox. You're gonna have to go through detox
Yeah.
for me. 'Cause-
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
y'all
y'all
pimping
are
out your
horrible.
girls. I'm
That's not
done.
pimping.
Okay,
That
flip
is
it.
pimping.
Your husband.
Who?
$1 million on the table. Indecent proposal to your
And
husband.
I wish you would try to lie in front of us.
I didn't say I was
I
lying.
will
I just
say-
said y'all pimping.
May
You
I
just
have-
said
if
you
may I
said
you were
have-
married,
And
if
may
you
I
were
have
married,
yes or no?
for $1 million.
yes.
Look
took
how
way
she
too
grabbing
long. You
that
gotta
cord.
be a-
Look how she grabbing that cord.
She counting.
I
51,
am
52.
calculating because I'm trying to see who it is. Because
It-
I already
it-
told you I'm a jealous person. So it's like, I
Let me
don't
tell
know.
you right now. Retail therapy solves a lot of jealousy.
Yeah, it
Right.
sure does. That's
You be like,
investment.
why you in Cabo by yourself? Because I'm mad at my man because he slept with somebody for this trip.
True. He going.
He
He
going.
He
going.
going.
Yeah.
He going.
I
He going.
appreciate that.
I don't know if
Tell
I
the
can
truth.
muscle through I don't know.
Would
I
you
don't
do it
know.
for 100,000? Michael, 100,000 cash.
Nope. I
In
wouldn't.
2022, I'm not gonna say 100,000 is not a lot of money.
Hey,
Listen,
hey.
I don't think I
I'll
would.
be like this. By the time I finish counting, you should be done. 1, 2.
You can't get full. I don't think.
Thir-
I don't. I'm
37,
not gonna give you,
30.
I'm not gonna give you full.
Damn
not
it, I
full
gotta start
service.
over.
100,000.
I don't think. I'm not gonna give her. You can't do full service. You can get
100,000?
No.
Bro,
you
let me
can't
tell
do
you.
full service. You get half
100,000
service.
Okay, so let's be real.
tax-free
You can
is
get
Let's
a
be
lot of
half the
money.
service.
If you could imagine the woman of your dreams, sexually, physically, to say emotionally, all this shit, right? Are you telling me that you would pay 100,000 for that? Correct. You better go get that little fucking $100,000.
Hold on, how about my wife up here talking about throw it in the bag?
I know that's right.
Right, Tasha. Shit, motherfucker, straight no chaser.
Listen, that
Shit.
don't do him like you do me. That would be the real
Shit.
conversation I'd be having.
I
Don't
wouldn't
do him
say a
like you do me.
goddamn thing. I'd be motherfuckers put in yoga class.
I don't
We
know
are
about
prep for this
100,000.
shit.
It's Pilates.
I don't know.
All of them.
Yeah.
Bikram. He was the closest one. He a sexual. He one of these sexual assaulting women and shit. Bikram yoga.
Lord have mercy.
What's up, Charlie?
Hey, update on our social media. Jones, y'all know they recently did the iPhone update.
Yeah, I gotta do mine.
Yeah, you can delete text messages now. You got a couple of minutes to do it.
I was gonna say, what's the time frame that you have?
It's not on
First
you.
of all,
not,
nobody
yeah,
cares
I
about
said,
your
what's
phone.
the time
We
frame?
don't even
is all
speak
I
to-
asked.
Elam, they said you can't do it because you got an Android.
Right, you're the
Yeah,
reason
I'm-
why
and I
we're
shall
green.
stay.
Right.
You're the reason why we're green.
Right.
They said this conversation don't apply.
We
to
can't
you.
even see each
How
other's little,
long is- We
little
can't even
emotion
laugh.
thing. We can't even laugh at our
You
shit.
can't even laugh at messages because of you.
Country Cutie
says-
emphasize. What
It
the
says-
fuck
Right.
is it
I was
emphasize?
gonna say it says laugh.
Which one is
So
emphasized?
Which
what is it supposed to
one?
look like? I don't understand.
It's a smiley face.
It's like when I write a message, if Cole want to laugh at it, the message should be laughed at. Now I'd be like, Cole laugh, but what did he
Right.
laugh at?
Right,
Was it my
exactly.
joke? Was it your
no,
joke?
it puts
First
the
of all,
wording under
change
in the
your goddamn
Android.
phone. You know what? We're about to
I would
switch
never.
from text to WhatsApp because I'm tired of that shit.
Right, let's go to
I-
You know
WhatsApp.
what I'm
Right.
saying? We're going to be on
I
WhatsApp as of
got
today.
an iPad. You know.
We're going to be on WhatsApp.
You know what? Speaking of iPad, Clubhouse. I didn't know people were still on Clubhouse.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
still
And,
Clubhouse.
and,
Why?
and I just figured it out this week.
Yeah.
I didn't. It kind of went like this, and then went.
It just went stagnant.
Yeah, and I didn't know people were still up. But I'm just saying. Speaking of Apple, is it still only Apple? Or is
sure.
it?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Android
don't
ain't
know
on there.
because the beta was Apple.
Right.
But I was with the text message. I want to put some disclaimers out there. You got to remember, you delete the text message. It also says be careful because if they
Already
don't
opened
have it installed on other devices, then it won't delete off the other devices.
Oh, so don't update.
Yeah,
Don't
so-
update.
iPad.
So if you have a
He won't delete my
Yeah.
shit.
Won't delete my
you got 15 minutes. Yeah, you got 15 minutes to delete the text message.
I need all my receipts.
And then,
That's
like I
a
said, those. But I set that up to say Instagram is they're trying to do the end of cyber flashing. You know how folks send you some nudes that you didn't want. Instagram is working on a new feature
shit
that
happen
will
on text message now.
detect if
Yeah.
a user has been sent a new picture and automatically cover it up first.
Okay.
Before saying that, do you want to see it or not? So
Do you want to see the naked?
right.
Can you imagine the server at Instagram? They probably got a server
Yes.
just for shit like that.
Right,
And
exactly.
they be like this.
Yes.
I think they should get people with porn addictions to fucking damn review those tapes.
Put them on there.
Yeah.
But these are spam text messages, man.
That shit
get
crazy.
I'll get a
not that
spam
bad
message
for me.
where they'll be like, "Hey Bob."
Oh no, fool! I got hey baby, how are you doing?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was like,
Dude,
I
yeah.
think the wrong number. And then I got a white chick with titties like this.
Yeah.
I was like, wife, look at this. It's not me. This is
didn't
not
know
me.
Listen.
And then, like, even on your stories, as soon as you post, you'll get like 4 or 5 of the porn ones or whatever that have already liked your stuff. You're like,
Yeah.
damn.
You know, I accept those.
Now is it? Now do you know Do you remember Byron Allen?
Yes.
Okay, you remember Byron
You
Allen.
mean basketball player, right?
So no, you don't remember.
Which
He's
one?
media mogul, comedian.
Oh yes, of course. Weather Channel, Byron Allen.
Did he do the Weather
He
Channel?
bought the Weather Channel.
Yes. So he used to do a show back in the day called Real People.
Absolutely.
And he's a comedian. But anyway,
Yes.
I say all that to say he made a big power move. He's big in media today.
Right.
He made a big power move against McDonald's and called their ass out. McDonald's has a $1.6 billion advertising budget.
Wow.
One more time, $1.6 billion in advertising. Black-owned networks, they only spend 3% of that money with black-owned
It's
networks.
only 3% of black-owned networks.
So,
Shit.
but if it's only, I mean,
That
I'm
shit
just
is
saying
even
though.
to me.
But if it's 10 black,
McDonald's, throw some money on Power 1089.
yes, thank
How
you
about
very
that?
much. But
That's
he
what
is
he's trying to
suing
say.
them. He went ahead with a $10 billion racial discrimination lawsuit against McDonald's,
Wow.
accusing them of only spending $5 million in advertising with black-owned
That's less than
firms
3%.
out of the $1.6 billion.
1.6 billion,
That's-
3% ain't 5 million.
What
like
are you trying
50.
to do the goddamn man?
I'm sorry,
But you
man,
know what
you know.
though? And to speak to that point where the advertising dollars go, I was looking at
Calvin
something
got a job.
from Deion Sanders this morning, talking about HBCUs and how much the difference, like when the Notre Dames play play somebody versus a HBCU. So for them, they'll get like maybe $1 million or whatever case it be. But then for the HBCUs, they'll only pay like $300,000 or $200,000. So that's industry wide, not only just
Yeah.
McDonald's.
But that
Everybody
differential makes a
spends
difference
less money with us
because that's who's bringing the spectators, right?
Yeah.
So if you be real, like let's say UGA plays Morehouse, okay, the amount of people who are watching the UGA game definitely supersedes the amount of people that's watching the Morehouse game.
Yeah.
Even if it's the same game.
I mean, but here's a man obviously in the industry saying that it's not right.
Well, he's also
Yeah.
sued. He sued like TV and movies
Nah, he
and won.
sued, Jay just told us
Yeah.
he sued Comcast
And
and
won.
won.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
federally. He won
he out
federally.
there getting it.
He's
and,
suing TV.
and y'all,
Shit.
y'all talk about the HBCUs, man. Malik used to be so dirty back in the day when we played the NCAA football.
Uh-huh.
He would play with Florida State or Miami and make me play with Howard.
Oh, you mean the video game?
Yeah, the video
Oh,
game.
I
Play
know
with
Howard
Howard
was on there.
University
That's
and
dope,
then
though.
play in Howard. So he could join the field because
Oh.
the field was all, the field had patches of
terrible,
grass
man. That's
missing.
terrible.
I was like, man, that was
Are you
wrong,
That's
son.
some ghetto ass
Yes,
shit.
on the
yes,
game.
on the
That's ghetto as
game.
hell.
And my
That's
son, made me
terrible.
play
But
with
you know,
Howard.
like V asked me recently, she was like, well, one thing I know about my friends that went to PWIs compared to my friends that went to HBCUs, my friends that went to PWIs annually give money.
Private white institutions.
Yeah.
Predominantly.
Predominantly.
Oh, okay. I was close.
It was all right. You was
I
almost
was,
there.
I was almost there.
You know. You know,
It's okay, Michael.
we just was gonna carry it through.
Private.
We're gonna carry him through. We're gonna carry him through.
I don't know.
Let the spirit lead him. Let the spirit lead
It
him.
was one of them
gonna
things.
carry
I had
through.
to
Carry
slow
him on
turn.
through.
I was just like,
Lead me home.
it was a real slow turn.
I'm tired. I am weak.
The doors of the church are open.
The doors in the closet are closed. But so like that's really some real shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because like her friends that are with the PWIs give tons of money.
Yeah.
We don't
HBCUs,
give back the way
we
we're
give
supposed to.
homecoming.
Yeah, we do give
Right,
homecoming.
I
We
don't
do
wanna-
our contribution.
listen,
'cause I'ma
we
say-
do homecoming, but at the same token,
October 21st.
I don't want to get too deep into the conversation, but a lot of people who go to PWIs and who are giving back can. A lot of us that graduate be thankful that we graduated. Now we got student debt that
Come
is
on.
piling on top of us just
Come
trying
on.
to live regular life. So it's not that we
Come
don't
on.
want to give back, but how? I'm drowning.
And I'm pissed
Well-
off that I got this sitting over here that
that
I
I
have
ain't
to pay back.
using.
And oh yeah, I might not have even gone down the path of what my major was because I wasn't set up correctly.
But that, okay.
Bro, it's,
you
it's
know-
a
So first of all,
lie. It's a
We're
lie.
not gonna fucking sit here and dog HBCUs.
Oh, we not,
I'm talking
'cause
about,
tell y'all
I'm
right
talking
now.
about school
No,
period.
we
We
will
are
not.
not gonna fucking do that
school-
today.
I didn't-
School period is
you
where I'm
mad.
going with this.
See what I'm saying?
First of all,
Fucking, I'm an
wait.
HBCUer.
Hey.
But so am I.
Pause.
I'm saying
Starting to feel
like
school
fucking
period
questionable.
though.
Wait a minute, because I went to the illustrious Alabama A&M University, and I'm not talking about
First
my
of all,
school.
y'all spell it with an E.
No.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. Hold on. These damn comments. Y'all be killing me with these goddamn comments on social media.
Illustrious. Y'all spell it with an E in Alabama.
Illustrious.
Shout
We
out,
do.
look, shout out to my man Jay Wu. He said they do be private though. So thank you, Jay.
Right.
And then Gerard is on one today. He said, y'all know Michael went to public school
We showed it.
at home.
Public at home. That is it.
Hey, man, the hell with you.
I'm publicly homeschooled.
Hey, with that being said, man, great show today.
Great
was.
show
Man.
today.
We talked on some great topics. We
We
got
really
through
did.
it.
We do have some on this days though.
Oh, shit, I thought we did
Yeah.
those.
On this, no, we did the national days.
And they sound the same.
It was on this day, September 23rd, the first paid television sporting event took place. You remember we did the paid sport? Do you remember going to like a arena or something to watch a pay-per-view? Do you remember those days?
I remember when they had it, but I never did
You
it.
never got-
Didn't even know that they did that.
Yeah, they did that
I
back
just
in the
started
day.
accepting watching my pastor on TV at church. You know what I'm saying?
It was also on this day, 1957, that black students, non-black students withdrew from Little Rock Central High School in Arkansas due to a white mob outside.
Banging in Little Rock.
It was on this day, 1962, that the Jetsons premiered
Damn.
on ABC, and it was the first program that the network had carried in color. On this
Really?
day, 1962. 1993, blacks were allowed a role in South African government after the parliament vote. And on this day, 1998 and 1999, Siegfried and Roy got their Hollywood Walk of Fame, and Jamie Lee Curtis got hers on this day. And speaking of Jamie Lee Curtis, they got a new Halloween
They
that's
do.
coming out.
Yeah,
this
I'm wondering,
Halloween
is it gonna be
ends.
good?
I thought the last one ended though.
I did too.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of.
I ain't watch it.
Yeah,
But
I'm,
can we
I'm good on that.
Just cut the motherfucking head off.
Can we say
He
real
can't wear
quick?
no
That
mask.
When you say Jetsons, the one thing I always think back to is when we used to look at them and see like somebody's face on the television.
On the television.
Oh, all of
Or
them.
On the
their phones
watch,
and what-
yeah.
Right, and all
to
that shit is now.
see that come
Yeah.
out. Like,
Can
we
you
went
imagine
through-
that forward thinking?
Yeah.
That forward thinking, like a lot of shit, even microwaves.
Yeah.
That
Or like
shit's
the
forward thinking.
Dick Tracy, like looking on your watch and seeing somebody, and now for that stuff to
Of
really
course,
come
you
around,
would mention
we-
dicks. I'm just fucking with you. It's been on you all day.
Stop that shit.
That's enough.
Elam, the doors of the
That's a
closet
goddamn
Stop this shit.
are closed.
Hey, with that being said, man, speaking of dicks, let's go and wrap this up, Elam.
Wrap it up. Speaking of dicks, wrap it up, Elam. That is funny as shit, though. Wrap it up. It's like a condom joking mixed in there by accident, too.
What we not gonna do?
Happy Bisexual Day. We didn't even talk about that in full detail, but yeah.
We did.
No, we just kind of, I made one statement and we kind of walked away.
The statement was made.
It made sense, right?
It made,
It made a
hella
whole
sense.
bunch of sense.
My boy Rodney Perry has a joke about that, talking about women can be lesbians for 25 years. Be
Yes.
like, you know what, girls, this was fun.
Yeah, I'm out.
And to-
I'm about to
but
go get
that's
some
real.
dick. You know what I'm saying?
And that not. I mean,
Wrap,
as a man,
Elam, wrap it up, Elam.
No,
It's
as
time
a
to go,
man,
Elam.
Okay. never
Yeah,
mind.
it's time to go. We talk about it next week.
Yeah. So you're so close to just finishing your point. At Cole D. Parker, everybody. Country Cutie, where can we
Guys,
find
you
you?
can get at me on Instagram at Country Kitty Kates. Elam.
They discriminate on here. It's Elam B. King.
Check out Country Cutie Cakes.
what
on
you
the
got
red
coming
carpet.
up? Yeah.
Revolt.
It's going
What you got
live.
coming up? Country Cutie, tell them.
Y'all, this weekend, I'm
get the
telling
press
y'all, I
pass.
will be outside. I can't get there because I barely got a ticket.
Right.
But if something else comes up, well, I talk to Cole more than I talk to you.
Definitely.
So I'm just saying.
But I'm in the green on the.
That's
on the
why we don't.
distro.
That's why.
So
That's
you got
probably
my,
why.
We have voted. We moving to fucking WhatsApp because your green is fucking me.
But guys, look for me, Country Cutie Case. Catch up on the event that I was just at, Bounce's premiere of Find It Happy. And this weekend, I'll be out in these revolt streets with Diddy and a whole lot of artists. So can't wait to check that out. And you guys, you know what? We do need an Instagram. We need a Clubhouse. We're about to expand. So just be ready for it.
Let's
Oh,
get it.
you know what? And I know for Hampton people, there's an alumni picnic on Saturday. You asshole. Okay.
Thank you guys so much for
Cool with
tuning in.
that.
It is 3 and Impossible. Have a great Friday,
Peace out.
guys.
I can't stand y'all.
Yo, what's going on?